This is one of those situations whenever this movie is never on a radar of mine, and it's funny how the world says, you know what? I got a cool premise for you, so hear me out on this one. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Drew, aka the Overview, back again with another video. And there's this trailer that came out for this movie. Uh, I can just say this without a doubt. This plot sounds interesting. It premiered at Sundance, so I'm like, okay, so some people have gotten seen it already. And it's actually a horror movie, but the twist is it's from the perspective of the killer. And I gotta say, huh. Okay, we've seen stuff that actually has like the villain of your movie as the main lead, like Chucky, Ghostface, like they're the killers, and they don't take center stage as much because you're like, okay, we need a series of victims to actually get to know and let's see if they're worth living or not. But no, we're actually dealing with the mind of a psychopath in this one. So let's take a look. I'm not even gonna mention how it's a 4:3 aspect ratio. It's giving a bit of Friday the 13th vibes with this. Like, are we not to believe that that's Jason?
Animals don't get too hung up on reason. They just keep killing.
Oh, run! Like, oh, May 31st. A lot is coming out in May now that I think about it. So, huh, in a violent nature. I can say without a doubt this could be one of the best horror movies we've gotten in a while since. Let me just get this out the way because there's no escaping it. This looks a bit like what a Friday the 13th movie would be, but ever since the whole Paramount rights thing going on with Jason Voorhees and the original creator of Friday the 13th himself, it's been years since we have gotten a Friday the 13th anything while everybody else is rebooting. Like Ghostface came back, Chucky came back, Jigsaw came back, even Michael Myers is coming back for the second time, so there's a lot they can do with these horror villains, but not our boy Jason. The way I'm looking at this, it's like I feel like this movie's gonna be a bit more claustrophobic if you think about it, because we're just dealing with one guy, and you're just gonna be following without the whole movie. You're not gonna hear him talk. You're just gonna see his world and how the killer would actually be. Because if you think about it, whenever we watch scary movies, it's always the killer that shows up out of nowhere. We don't know how they got there. We don't know what they did. All you know is that they're out there somewhere, and I just don't know where. What makes us stand out is that I'm a child of the 2000s. I already know all these horror classics and the way they actually do their thing. Jason was always in the woods doing his thing. He would either teleport or just walk weirdly fast enough and catch up to you. But in this case, I want to see what this could do because it doesn't look like it's set in a earlier setting. It looks like it's current day 2024, and with all the brutality and violence I'm seeing in all these movies, I gotta say, this dude is one of the classic horror movie monsters where it's just a guy on a journey just to kill something. He looks like he had his own cabin in the woods and he just came up on the ground. So hopefully that means he's actually inspired by Jason, but not Jason. So let's see how this movie goes because this looks like it could either freak me out or the last shot of this movie could be once he wins, he turns around and shows his face to the audience or something like that. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Are you interested in this movie? And if I put you onto it, let me know in the comments down below. All my social media is down in the description. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.